السلام عليكم، معكم أحمد من قناة EXE ومقطع جديد. المقطع هذا عن اللعبة ذا ستانلي بارابل معوضات ستانلي. اللعبة لعبة عبارة عن لعبة استهبال بالعربي. واحد كأنه يتكلم جوا راسك يقول لك سوي كذا، أنت لك الخيار تسوي كذا ولا ما تسوي كذا. نزلت عنها مرة ولها أكثر من نهاية. أنتم شفتوا بالنهاية اللي هو نهاية الكونفيوز. الحين في نهاية ثانية، خلينا بنشوف نلعب اللعبة ونشوف ايش النهاية اللي تجي معنا. أنا ملاحظ إني كنت عانده كثير، لكن أبى أشوف أنا عانده المرة ذي ولا لا، على حسب مزاجي. يلا يا ستانلي لودينج، يلا. أبى أختصر لك الموضوع، أبى أختصر الموضوع. المهم ستانلي يشتغل يوميا بنفس المكتب،
أرنبنا في منور أنور وأرنب أنور في منور.
فجأة قام من المكتب لقى أخوياه ما هم موجودين، وواحد يتكلم على جوا راسه. شوف الحين.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
يقول
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
يقول كل أخوياه اختفوا وهو راح الميتنج روم. خلنا نفتش.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
اوكي، يقول لا مهما بحث ما يقدر يلقى اخوياه. اوكي اللوحة ما فيها شيء. ندور شيء، يمكن شيء.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. يقول ستانلي راح يلبس كل شيء بس إنه ما راح يغير بالقصة شيء. يستهبل عليه هو وجهه.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
دور اللي يقول ستانلي دخل اليسار. اخي والله العناد يحكني العناد، ودي اسمع كلامه بس ما في.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
يقول بيوقف باستراحة الموظفين اللي يعجب فيها.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
ما نيد مايرنج.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
يقول أخذ الدور الأول على اليسار. لا سيدة.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
يقول ستانلي ضيع الاتجاهات. يقول غريب جدا انه ما انطرد من زمان بسبب انه ضايع بالاتجاهات.
Okay. I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
يقول أنا ماني عدوك، اسمع كلامي.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
اصبر، وش في تطيح؟ جرب.
Please.
أوه.
Really? I'm in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
يبي يثبت لي انه خوي مو عدو. يقول عطني فرصة. ايش بلاي دقرت اوكي هنا. بعدين.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
يقول ستانلي دخل من الريد دور. نروح، ايش رايك ابغى اعطيه فرصة؟ اعطيه فرصة. ستانلي الريد دور. البلو بابي.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
رجعني.
Stanley walked through the red door.
مصر المرة دي. يا ودي اسمعك. العناد يحكني. بلو ما في.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
يقول يمكن ما سمعتني زين. الرد حاطني اسهم حاطني. بلو ما في رد. عنيد أنا.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
يقول ما خلصنا الجزء ده من الماب، يكون ما المفروض يكون ما موجود.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
زعلان يقول خربت القصة.
I think I put a lot of time into that because I did. And in the end it was all for nothing because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You give me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
طيب يزعل علي. يقول يلا خيار ثالث. يلا نروح على خيار.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback.
يقول قيم انك اللعبة انك اعطيتك خيارات اكثر. يقول بليز ريت يور اكسبيرينس. فيدباك. اوكي خليه يستانس. اعطيه 5 المرة دي.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley.
الأفكار شعرت فيها في أعماقي.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. وين الحين؟ يقول ستانلي بارابل. وش اللوحة ذي؟ يقول الأول الثاني.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
يقول اللوحة اللي ورا التقييمات هذا يقول هل حفزك انك تروح مع ابواب ثانية؟ يلا نقول حفزتك. خليس.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
يقول نموذج جديد من اللعبة ما جربته لأحد. يقول بجربه معك. والله الظاهر انه بيقعد يستعبط علي.
In this game, Davey crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
ماني غير روح لنا روح. ماني مسمي ماني من قد يا نهار اسود.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because it's the latter when I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
يقول نلعب لعبة ثانية ما هي لعبة.
What do we have here?
زعلت.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
يقول لعبة ثانية ما هي لعبتي. Minecraft.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley.
يقول هذه اللعبة اللي تناسبك
I'm going to
العبها.
build a house.
يقول ابن باب بيت.
This will go here, no, here, and then.
وش تسوي؟ جالس يلعب يا ابن بيت يقول.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course, and just to finish it all off.
بيسوي باب.
It's complete. I made
بد
it,
من أبواب.
Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand?
شكله بيحبسني.
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along,
يقول
Stanley.
بنبني كل شيء من الدايموند. اوكي نلعب ماينكرافت. تحولت اللعبة ماينكرافت. ايش السالفة؟ اوكي كهف. يلا قلبت اللعبة ماينكرافت المرة دي.
My, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
لا ما عندي لايت.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
زومبي. يقول لعبة جديدة. يقول ما هو هذا اللي كان ببالي. اللعبة ذي ما أدري إيش في الله عليها. وش بيعطيني بعد غير ماينكرافت؟ وش اللعبة ذي؟
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You
بحمسني ومستانس باللعبة. يقول لعبة حبسكية.
Talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
فتح الباب. يقول ما أدري وش اللعبة بس استانس مشافني محبوس. طيب طلعنا. اوكي. أحد يعرف اللعبة ذي؟
It's a puzzle.
Critical
thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
اوكي.
Genius.
قلبت لعبة سكر باب
I
وجهي.
think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through.
وش صار؟ بيتا. طح ثاني مرة. ظلمة. اختفى صوته ضيعني. ما يدري وين أنا. اللعبة شكلها تقلب لعبة رعب. خطرني خربت اللعبة. وش الظلمة ذي؟ جتني قشعريرة بجسمي. وش سواه؟ صدقون خفت. اوكي النور. اشوى. شفتني اخاف من الظلمة. اوكي شكلي جيت المهندس نفسه. في شيء يسوي؟ ما في شيء يسوي. بعدين
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
ضيعني ما يدري ويني. يقول بيكون القائد بقصته.
That comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
أنه يحتاجني. لا ما أحتاجك.
To make sense out of the chaos and the
لو ما ألعب لعبتك كنت تحتاجني.
That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
I'll be back.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
اوكي رجع البداية كذا. نهاية طلعت برا اللعبة ولعب الألعاب جديدة. إذا حابين تشوفون نهاية إضافية من النهايات دي اكتبوا لي خبر بالتعليقات. يعطيكم العافية، أتمنى يكون المقطع عجبكم، لا تنسون بالدعم والاشتراك واللايك. مع السلامة.